Welcome to the now. A little behind on my daily post, but that's okay. I'll get to today. This will be a short one, but it'll loop into the one I'm assuming it'll loop into the one that I will post later. And so I hope you can hear me because it is fairly early in the hours of the day and I don't want to wake up my roommate. So it's chapter 12 of the awesome book Sacred Powers by Davidji. And basically he says, or quotes, Lao Tzu in chapter 12, the returning to stardust, walking the third divine path. And it says, when I let go of who I am, I become who I might be. And the chapter speaks of rebirth and the sacred powers of acceptance, release, and new beginnings. And it speaks of rejuvenation when the damage of a lifetime of aging is repaired and damaged tissues are replaced. And so that's rebirth in dermatology. He also calls or defines the mulligan in golf, which is when you go and hit your first swing, apparently, because I'm not a golf player yet, and you really miss. And then you give yourself a second chance to just tee off again, and then you get it, and it works. And so that's kind of what this chapter and section of the book is talking about, this rebirth, which is a homecoming, returning to the memory of wholeness, and that we can all choose to realign with this divine path of rebirth where we unleash that sacred process of initiation and it all unfolds from within. And you can. For all of you who, just like me, have had instances in your life where you're like, fuck, I want to start all over. I wish someone could give me the opportunity to start from scratch. You can. You just need to scratch the surface of the now. And so it's not that long of a chapter, actually. It's kind of like 2-3 chapters that I've amalgamated into this specific post. But he makes a reference to a book called Four Agreements written by Don Miguel Ruiz Sr. And apparently this specific individual in his book, The Four Agreements, refers to this rebirth as self-domestication in a way. And please tune in again, and thank you for tuning in now, because I will go deeper in this defining persona, or what Davidji talks about as redefining persona, and how we have sort of maybe unwillingly and unknowingly become kind of automated doers as opposed to beings in the now, and how to kind of snap out of that mechanic like way of being so that you are back in the reins and you're fully present in the now, making it exactly what you want to be, so that you're, with each breath, giving yourself fresh life and a new beginning or opportunity to change your sails in the direction that you'd like to sail. So thank you very much for your patience, for your time and presence and all of that. Thank you for liking the videos. Thanks for sharing them with your close ones, with anyone and everyone that you might think could resonate in a way or other. And continue to give me your feedback so that I can speak about things that are in connection, not only with what's going on in my present and my reality, but in yours, because we're all connected. And maybe you don't realize it yet, but whatever you might think you're struggling with, someone close to you, or not so physically close to you, but in another way close to you, might be dealing with that same thing, and just talking about it could make such a big difference. So thanks. Have a wonderful now. Peace out, and talk to you real soon.